Hola, hola. Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to Trauma to Triumph workshop. These initial 10 minutes or so are reserved for daily invocation. So, breathing together, connecting together, and slowing down. Hmm.
Airplane plants.
Hi, Colm. Hello, everyone.
In our slowing down, in our daily invocation here, creating the space for us to move from trauma to triumph. All of us have trauma. All of us can triumph.
So, starting to call in any divine energy, any support on this beautiful healing journey, calling them into this sacred space together. Our ancestors, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, beings from multi dimensions, the elements, the directions. We call forth all the nutrients from the earth all the way up to the sky to come within this space and within us to give us the endurance, the patience, the soil, the air to breathe, to grow, to heal, and tuning into whatever support you might need today or you might want to invoke for your healing, attainment, and liberation during this time together and into the rest of your day.
And we invoke all of the teachers and masters on whose shoulders we so humbly stand, those who have taught us so much, given us so much about trauma healing. Peter Levine and the somatic experiencing, Bessel van der Kolk and the releasing of the body, the Rudens with their havening, all the breathwork practitioners, all the shamans and healers that can help us in this middle world access the other worlds. And invoking our own inner healer, invoking that wisdom inside of us that knows what's necessary. Bruna Dare and I were talking a few moments ago about intuition, invoking our intuition that got us here today. can carry us for the next hour and a half, maybe even lead us.
So bringing it all into our body, our divine body, taking a deep breath to bring the energy of everything we're sharing and are about to share into our heart space. Breathing into your chest and out your belly, your power center, your willpower, to integrate our invocation. So why are we here today for Trauma to Triumph workshop? Who are we and how was this born?
Arunadara and I are big fans of service, and having gone through a lot of abuse and a lot of trauma ourselves, we have and continue to go really, really deeply into healing and transforming and growing, rising above, moving beyond. So Trauma to Triumph was birthed to share and be together on our journeys. So as we prepare to wrap up the invocation, which means inviting all of our friends on social media and the live streaming platforms to hop over to Zoom now, because one of the necessities, the literal necessities, there aren't a ton of necessities. As spiritual folk, I can be pretty loosey-goosey. But when we start talking about trauma work and trauma healing, there's the container, which we are absolutely not loosey-goosey about. We build a beautiful container together. And part of that container is being with each other, being supportive, keeping confidentiality, and not just blasting out these deep things we're going to share and embark upon, but being truly respectful, truly maintaining sacred space. So in about 10 or 15 seconds, we'll wrap up the invocation and see all of our social media friends.
And just a reminder, Trauma to Triumph, in this workshop, we'll review the 9-point nonlinear process that we've come up with and co-created, although it's mostly Prasad. He's the structure of Soul's Enterprise when it comes to modalities and all, synthesizing a lot of our wisdom. So thank you, Prasad, for those gifts. And Trauma to Triumph workshop is also meant as an opportunity for you to not just learn about the nonlinear process and the 9 points, but actually get to experience it. We wanted to create an experiential, transformational workshop. And that's what this is, and that's what most of our offerings are. So I just wanted to help fulfill some of the details if you haven't attended Trauma to Triumph in the past. So we'll see you over in Zoom as we close this part down and dive deeper.